A Course in Miracles. Lesson 43, Expanded. God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. Imagine a cup of single-origin coffee. On the bag it says Ethiopia, or Colombia, or Guatemala. People talk about its notes of citrus, chocolate, smoke, or jasmine. They argue about roast levels. They debate grind size. They praise the barista. But none of them created the bean. The cup is downstream. The roast is downstream. The foam art is downstream. The flavor profile is downstream. The origin is not in the cafe. It is in the soil. Perception is the tasting. Knowledge is the source. Perception is not an attribute of God. God does not taste experience. He does not sample reality. He does not interpret notes or adjust brew time. His is the realm of knowledge, which means total awareness without variation. Knowledge is like the living plant rooted in its native soil. It does not guess what it is. It does not evaluate itself. It simply grows from what it is made of. Perception, by contrast, is the brewed cup after processing, grinding, heating, filtering. It is interpretation layered upon origin. It is experience shaped by conditions. Yet the Holy Spirit stands as the master roaster between origin and cup. Without that mediating link, the mind would mistake the brew for the bean forever. It would believe the foam is the source. It would argue that bitterness created the plant. Perception would replace knowledge in awareness. The tasting would become the author, and the mind would forget the field entirely. With the link restored, the tasting is purified. The cup no longer claims authorship. It becomes transparent to origin. The flavor begins to point backward to soil, to altitude, to rain. That is healed perception. It does not deny the cup. It corrects its meaning. In God you cannot see, because seeing implies distance between observer and observed. Knowledge has no such split. The plant does not look at its own roots. It is its roots. Perception does not exist in God, because nothing is separate enough to observe. Yet in salvation, which is the undoing of what never truly occurred, perception has a mighty purpose. The Son of God brewed a world for an unholy purpose. He used perception to declare independence from origin. He tasted the cup and said, "This is self-made." Now that same mechanism must be reversed. The cup must become a reminder. The tasting must restore awareness of soil. Perception has no meaning on its own. A cup does not explain a plantation. But the Holy Spirit gives perception a meaning close to God's by reassigning it. Instead of saying, "This bitterness defines reality," perception begins to say, "This flavor reflects conditions." Instead of judging the roast, it traces the source. Healed perception forgives. To forgive is to say, "This person is not self-originating. This behavior is not self-sourced. This bitterness did not create itself. It is downstream of belief." And when one cup forgives another cup, both are restored to the field. You cannot see apart from God, because you cannot be apart from origin. The cup cannot exist without the bean. The bean cannot exist without soil. Every thought is brewed from a deeper ground. Vision becomes real only when tasting serves remembering. Seeing through the eyes of forgiveness means tasting without accusation. It means saying, "This is a reflection of what was believed upstream." Seeing the world as blessed means recognizing that even distortion testifies to origin. A burnt roast still proves there was a bean. The world can show me myself means the cup reveals the grind. The reaction reveals the belief.
The flavor reveals the source chosen. I see my own thoughts which are like God's means awareness of origin beneath distortion. It means recognizing that beneath every brew lies pure ground. When the mind wanders, it is chasing flavors again, comparing cups, judging notes, forgetting the field. The instruction to return is not punishment. It is recalibration. Return to origin. Throughout the day, look at a pen, look at a screen, look at a stranger. Say quietly, "This does not source itself. This conversation is brewed. This conflict is brewed. This affection is brewed." The field is the only origin. When distress appears, it is a bitter cup. Instead of attacking the taste, trace it back. God is my source. I cannot see this apart from Him. The final instruction is the most radical. Do not let long periods pass without remembering.
Because forgetting is the belief that the cafe invented the bean. Remembering your function means guarding the origin in awareness. It means refusing to grant authorship to appearances. It means letting every cup point beyond itself. The function is not to improve the brew. The function is to remember the soil. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him.